Hello, hello, DJ Phillips, Magnolia Salon, back again. Today I'm going to talk about shampoo. Mainly I'm going to talk about clarifying shampoo and dandruff shampoo and try to figure out why everybody thinks they need to use those things. Now, clarifying shampoo is one of those things. We do sell a clarifying shampoo. We have it in the Verb line. The main reason I own clarifying shampoo is because I usually wear extensions. I don't have them in right now, but a lot of times I do have extensions in, and they are held in with tape. And the tape, when you take them out, there's like a residue, and so I use a clarifying shampoo to remove the rest of the residue. That's almost the only time I would suggest using a clarifying shampoo. You don't need a clarifying shampoo to use daily. What this does is it goes in and it roughs up the cuticle, and it's going to cause frizz. It's going to cause your hair color to fade a lot faster. Any toners, if you're a blonde, the toner is going to fade a lot faster. You're going to see brassiness a lot quicker. It's just going to start to look dull and lifeless. Now, I use this when I take out my extensions. So every 6 weeks, I'll shampoo my hair with this twice in the shower at the same time. And then I stop using it. I don't need it all the time. I literally only use it to remove tape residue from my hair. So if you're using a clarifying shampoo every day, we need to get you onto something else. Something that some people find they need a clarifying shampoo for is because they're getting product buildup. So if you use hairspray every day, or you just kind of layer on the products and you don't really cleanse very well in between, then that's something that you might want to go in with a clarifying shampoo. Now, our main line, our ID hair line of products, if you only use the products from our ID hair line, we don't actually sell a clarifying shampoo because our products do not cause buildup. And that was something really important to me. Sometimes I get clients in my chair who do use other products than what we use in the salon. And I can feel it. I can feel it on their hair. I can tell exactly who uses Pantene Pro V or Garnier Fructis or Tresemme or any of those things. I can feel it on your hair. I can smell it when I shampoo you. We know what we're doing, and so we can tell. And you're probably causing a lot of problems by using non-professional products on your hair, and that's when you're going to get that buildup. Not only are there other problems happening within the hair because of those products, but on the outside you can feel it. And so that's when we would go in. Most of the time, we will actually suggest doing some kind of Malibu treatment on you, usually the crystal gel treatment. That's going to get all those impurities out and just really cleanse the hair while also nourishing the hair. And just in one treatment, we're going to be able to get your hair back to square one, and we're going to be able to keep it healthy with the products that we suggest you use and take home that day. That's something that we care about. Now I'm going to move on to dandruff shampoo. Why are people using dandruff shampoo every day? Do you have dandruff? Have you been diagnosed with dandruff by either a medical professional or your hairstylist who knows what they're looking for? There are different types of dandruff. Sometimes you just have dry scalp, and sometimes there's dry scalp and it's dry dandruff. That is a thing. And then other times it's going to be oily scalp, and it's like an oily dandruff that's more of like a sebum buildup. There are extreme forms of it. Sometimes you might just have eczema on your scalp. Sometimes you have psoriasis outbreak on your scalp. Sometimes it's just because you've been using dandruff shampoo every day for who knows how long. My dad uses dandruff shampoo. I have no idea why. He refuses to listen to me and use anything else. I understand that sometimes men don't listen, but dandruff shampoo is not something you need every day. Even if you have dandruff, you don't need to use it every day. If you have dandruff and you need a true medicated dandruff shampoo, once you're not seeing that dandruff anymore, you can move on to something else and just use it as needed. Now, the tricky thing with dandruff shampoo, even if you don't have dandruff, it is a medication, so you do have to wean yourself off of it, because if you just go cold turkey, you're going to start to see an adverse reaction, which will sometimes cause a little bit of that dry dandruff to happen. Dandruff shampoo is also for your scalp. It's not for your hair. And so because it's for your scalp, it is over cleansing your scalp to make sure that you aren't getting those flakes. And since it's over cleansing your scalp, you're going to see that that oil build up a little bit faster. And so you are probably going to think that you need to shampoo your hair every day, and then it's a vicious cycle. You need to stop doing that, and then you're not going to see the oil as fast. You need to give yourself about 30 to 60 days of washing your hair I'd say try to go every third day. It might be uncomfortable with that oil at first. So that's what dry shampoo is for. That's what hats are for. Any of those things, but you do need to wean yourself off of that, and you're going to see great results if you do that. Again, that's for true scalp issues. Now, what's awesome is that ID Hair has a line of products that if you do have scalp issues, it's literally called the Solutions. And so our solutions are going to help you with any scalp issues, not hair issues. We have our regular line for our hair issues, and then we have the solutions for scalp issues. So I did touch on this in my video about hair loss. We have the Solutions number 7 system is for hair loss, and that's more for like extreme hair loss. It's more like a hair regrowth system. And oh my goodness, you guys, I know that the lighting is weird, but all of these hairs, I've been using it for about 6 weeks now. I cannot believe the amount of new growth I have in my temples, where I was starting to see like kind of a receding hairline. But my hair is growing so much. I'm so excited for those results. Now let's see if I can get my hair back to looking okay. So I'm going to go over all of the other solutions. Since I already touched on 7, I'm not going to touch on that. But so Solutions number 1 is going to be for normal to oily scalp. This is going to be really good. This is a shampoo. This is our small size. We do have a bigger size that has like a pump. This would be really good for like travel or just to try it out, because a little bit goes a long way. So this is going to be really good for when you are trying to wean yourself off of shampooing every day or anything that's clarifying your hair too much or causing oily buildup. This is going to be great for that, and this is going to get in there and really just cleanse and not over cleanse, because that's what you're doing and causing that oily buildup. I don't have the number 2 here at my house, but it's same type of container. That's going to be for dry scalp. Again, it's a shampoo. That's going to be more for dry scalp, and dry scalp, not dry hair. Dry scalp, it's going to go in and it's going to just kind of condition the scalp and the skin a little bit more. Now, what I like to do with these is I will actually pair this with one of our other shampoos, and I will do, like, if I have oily buildup, I would do this mainly on my scalp and shampoo in there, and then I'll go in with my moisture shampoo and do my ends, or my long hair shampoo and do my ends, something like that. You can pair them, you can do it at the same time, or you can do one and then the other. I usually have to wash my hair a couple of times when I'm in the shower, because I only wash my hair every like 4th or 5th day. Don't judge, I'm a hairstylist. That's what we do. Shampoo number 3 is going to be more of like the all types and more of like sensitive skin. These are safe to use on kids and babies, which is awesome. So you're going to be able to use this on really the whole family, and it's going to be for more of like that sensitive skin type when you don't want any of those perfumes or, you know, all of those negative chemicals. Nobody should really be using those on their bodies or hair or anything like that, but definitely not on babies. So this is a really good one for them. Also, these are good for all hair types. Because it is a skin thing, these are going to be good for all hair types. I'm going to jump to Solutions number 6. This is going to be a conditioner, and this is going to be paired well with literally any of the shampoos, the 1, 2, or the 3, this is going to be the conditioner that goes along with it. This is also going to be just really good for your skin. So you can use this on babies too, if your baby has hair. My baby did not have hair. So this is solutions number 4. This is going to be a tonic treatment. What this is good for is if you do have any scalp issues, sometimes that's, sometimes you can get like a fungus or an itch or a smell or anything like that. This is going to go in there and kill it. And this is also really good to put on your hands. You can actually use this more as like a hand sanitizer, and there's no alcohol in this, so it's not going to dry your hands out like normal hand sanitizer. I've been using this during quarantine because first of all, getting your hands on hand sanitizer right now is not a thing. And then on top of that, this isn't drying my hands out. My hands are usually pretty dry because I shampoo people so much. It's been really nice to not be shampooing people. I'm washing my hands a lot, but between washing my hands and shampooing people, I was starting to get cracked skin. This is going to be good and not cause cracked skin. Solutions number 5. This is my favorite thing in the entire line. What this is this is actually a peeling treatment. So what we do, we actually offer this in the salon as a standalone treatment. You can add it on to services too. We call it a scalp facial in the salon. We put this on you and then we will cap you and we will put you under one of our hood dryers for about a half an hour, depending on your scalp. Sometimes it's 15 minutes if it's not too bad. Sometimes it's 45 minutes if it's really bad. This is going to help any itching or any flaking that you need to be removed, especially like the really bad buildup. This is going to go in and really help break all that up. Let's see. A few years ago, it's got to be almost 2 years ago at this point, I could not stop itching back here, you know, like back here. I was just so itchy and I wore extensions, and so I thought it was that, and I would take out my extensions and I was just itchy. Like there was no reason for it. I would have my coworkers check me for lice all the time. I've never had lice, knock on wood. I've never had lice, but I thought that you never know why you're itching, and my mind automatically goes to lice. So what I did was I actually did this at home. You can buy this and take it and do it at home. What I did was I put it all over my scalp. You can do it on wet. You can wet your hair and towel dry it, or you can just do it on your dry scalp. A lot of times if you do it with dry hair, you're going to use more product just because it's harder to get it to move. But if you do it on wet hair, it moves pretty well. And you really just want to concentrate it on your scalp and really get up in there and, you know, make sure you get your scalp, especially where it's itching. And I wrapped my head in a towel and I sat and I watched a show for about 45 minutes. And then I hopped in the shower and I shampooed and I conditioned. And then I just went about the rest of my life, and I did not have any itching at all for probably at least 4 months. And then even when it came back, it was just really light. And so anytime I would take out my extensions, which is every about 6 weeks, I would do this before I would get in the shower, and this, I would never have itching. I haven't itched my head in almost 2 years. It's really amazing. I love it when I can feel how the products work on myself. I like to use myself as a guinea pig. So yeah, this is going to be a really good one for any scalp itching that you might have. And again, we can do it as a standalone treatment, and you might get, I feel like you get better benefits out of it when we do it than when you do it at home. But doing it at home is going to help it just extend the life of that service. So if you have any questions, feel free to reach out, and you can find us on Facebook, and you can email us at info@magnoliasalonil.com, and I will see you again soon. Thanks so much. Be kind to yourself.